Hi, Roger Fischel from Rags to the River Poker. This is a hand I played today with an ace-10 suited, and it turned out I played it from position because I wound up buying the button. Let's see what happens. Under the gun folds, we get another fold, and then the Florida lineman, I guess, comes in with 10 cents. So he's calling the big blind. We get another call. I've got a pretty decent hand here, and I think that I can probably knock off the next two players, and I'm going to raise to 30 cents. By the way, we're playing 10 cent no limit. Parbuster folds, Lincoln's folds, and Round Eyed Chef, who plays every single hand. I discount every time he has a hand. Every time he's in a hand, I'm discounting him. He comes along for a ride. The next guy folds, and we come around now to the lineman guy. He calls, and Niek calls. And the flop comes. And I'm now pretty much a 50% favorite in this hand. I've got a top pair, top kicker. I have no idea what this guy has because he plays everything, every single hand. But we're gonna see what happens. He checks. The lineman guy, he goes ahead and bets $1.30 into this hand. Now, I found that pretty interesting. He's given me 2-1, and I'm definitely an even money favorite to win this hand at this point. So the pot is giving me pretty good odds, and so I'm gonna decide. I decide that I'm just going to test him a little bit, and I'm discounting him altogether. So I go ahead and I raise. I raise to 260, and if he's on a flush draw, which is what I think he's on, because really we've got these two diamonds, and his big bet came in here when he wasn't the pre-flop raiser. He's really saying, I've got a draw here. I've got a pretty good drawing hand, and if you can beat this, okay. But and then the guy I'm discounting, he folds. He's gone. He's out of here. And he calls my bet, and the call tells me for sure. I'm sure he's on a flush draw. Maybe he's got an overcard in that flush draw to my 10, and that'll make me a little more cautious. But Queen comes off on the turn, and that's a scare card for me, but it's not that big a scare card. He only bets $1 into a 750 pot. It's just too small. It's too small a bet. He's not going to knock me off with that, and it also tells me maybe I should be a little wary of this, but I'm going to raise anyway. And he calls. Now, if he had raised, I probably would have gone away here. But he didn't. He just called. And that reinforced the idea that he's on a flush draw. The pot's now 1050. A blank comes off on the river, and he bets $1. Now, I'm sitting here, okay, so the queen still scares me a little bit. Maybe he's got a queen high flush draw here. Maybe not. I'm not worried about any of the other cards. I've got the 10, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to extract any more money out of him because he missed his draw. So I just simply call. We turn over. He shows me a king 9, and I've got the hand 1. So I pick up a very, very nice pot here. I was pretty pleased with that play. So this is Roger Fischel from Rags to the River Poker. We'll see you next hand.